What's up? Welcome back to my channel, or for the first time if you're new, I'm Sylvan, and today I'm going to be reacting to Robin Summeretto's Myriad Celestia trailer and actual trailer. I'm a fan of Robin as a character, so I'm excited to see what we get here. Given the nature of this being sort of her, like, summer vacation version of herself, I imagine, though we might touch on some deeper character stuff, it probably is going to be a lot of good vibes, especially in the main trailer, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Myriad Celestia trailer gets into some more sort of like character stuff, maybe exploring where she's been and what she's been up to since we last were really actively with her. But we won't know until we get into it, so feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video, leave a comment on your thoughts, consider becoming a channel member if you want to support me just that little bit extra, and let's get into this.
Brother, are you well?
Makes sense for that to be where things are.
I now understand just how much malice lies beneath ideals.
She's faced everything that Sunday was protecting her from. Jesus. And she thought she was in the spotlight before.
Enough!
Enough's enough? Time for a vacation?
Your hand is meant to write for the family, not for yourself.
The threads tighten.
With the family, not the way to discord. Your song shall serve the teachings of the harmony, not private joy or sorrow. The world is in harmony, and the stars
Becomes a puppet. Whoa!
Is in harmony, and the stars shine bright.
They're doing a great job of making the harmony seem real nice and good, and definitely not a horrible hive mind. No second voice.
Even making a sound is subject to their permission.
Sunday protected you from a lot.
The so-called creeds are nothing but a way to exclude dissent. Turns out, ideals always come with a price. And all this time, you were the one paying it for me.
I really like this angle.
Will sway our ideals.
The Charmony Dump.
What do you sing for?
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin.
Why do you sing?
Stars will one day
Is it for the family or for the people?
No one can live in a dream forever.
Nope.
Your sister
Wake up from your own
is
dream.
on her way.
Okay. Okay.
The press conference with the IPC and the family concerns the Anti-Destruction Alliance.
I heard the IPC
The
offered
puppets
Robin
take
an
their
astronomical
stage.
sum.
And what promise will the
who's
family bring to the
that?
table?
Who is that character?
Should the IPC secure Robin as their spokesperson, the family will surely become a cornerstone of the alliance.
Led by you? An alliance like this should be conducted as a symphony led by the family, not dominated by the IPC.
Pure fantasy.
Okay.
Is the family
push
trying to
and
steal the
pull.
credit or just drive up the price?
Is the IPC after justice or sniffing out a business opportunity?
The IPC seeks only
A bit of both.
Sister.
Ooh, Sunday's voice reaching
The
her.
IPC needs a focal point for its headline. And the family's harmonic
The breaking
tune
of the
is seeking a unified
strings.
voice. But my existence isn't just some decoration for any organization. Nor do my songs serve as footnotes to any ideology.
She's not just cutting her own strings.
On behalf of the Harmony to negotiate a partnership with the IPC. This is a trade where everyone gets what they want. And I've got what it takes.
Okay. She takes the stage as herself,
The
not as some
voices of
puppet.
The cosmos will converge, singing as one across the cosmos. Allow me to begin with a song.
All
and lead
right.
everyone in writing a new chapter together.
She'll go her own way.
Well, in that case, I'll make the most of it.
Of course, Jade.
Who
are you?
These great expectations.
See you all in Astropolis.
Okay. Okay.
I knew you'd do well. The harmony was never limited to the interpretation of the family.
The family is just one
Just what kind of
version.
path will you set upon? Robin.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This trailer very much surprised me. I very much like the angle that it took. It really digs into where Robin was left at the end of Penacony, and where she's gone since then. She took up Sunday's position as the head of her part of the family, and with that has realized just how much her brother was protecting her, which honestly shouldn't be that surprising given what we know about Sunday, or at least what we know of what he was like at the time. He was the kind of person to carry everyone's burdens, even his sister, especially his sister. And it comes to this very interesting thing where Robin comes to the realization she was living and acting on her ideals first and foremost, but she never was seeing the price of that. She, in a way, was ignorant to the cost of upholding one's own ideals. But what I love is that she isn't destroyed by that. She's affected by it. She feels the threads of the family tighten and coil around her as they try to take control of everything she does. But she doesn't give up. She doesn't give up her ideals now that she has to personally pay that price. She instead chooses, no, I will carve a path of my own. I will not be held by the threads of the family. I will not be puppeted by them, and I will not let others be puppeted by them. I will find a harmonious way forward that is not controlled by others. She now recognizes the risk and the cost involved in upholding those ideals, but is willing to pay them, believing that she has what it takes, believing that she can charge forward, cutting the strings of those being puppeted, and showing a new way of harmony. And it's exactly as Sunday says at the end of this trailer. Robin is here to prove that the family is not the harmony. They may follow the harmony, but there are other ways of following harmony than the family. Once again, we are shown the family as honestly this sinister force, this all-encompassing, almost hive mind-esque puppeting creature that just sort of consumes those who enter the family, hollowing them out and controlling them. Harmony through silence. That is what the family is being portrayed as doing. Where for me, it's very clear that Robin is representing and pioneering a different version of the harmony. Rather than harmony through silence, it is harmony through song. Instead of forcing everyone to just puppet the same actions and voice of those at the top, those that control everything, she welcomes everyone to sing along with her. A true harmony. And that is good. That is a great way to take her character. It makes me very excited to see where she goes in the long term as a character. Will she successfully pioneer this other way of the harmony? And will the family be threatened by this? Will they view her as a problem to be stamped out? All things that we'll have to wait and see, I suppose. But I'm excited to find out however it goes. But beyond that, before I shift over to the trailer, I just have to acknowledge this character. I have no idea who this is. My immediate guess is that they're probably someone related to the family, given that it seemed like in one of the other shots, they were sort of being positioned as on the opposite side of the IPC in the sort of forces that are pulling on Robin. So it would most make sense to me that she is a representation of the family. But it's exciting to see a potential future character that we just had no idea of prior to now. And I'm very curious to see more of her personality, especially given that she is being positioned as sort of the representation of the family across the field from Jade representing the IPC, at least in this moment, which leads me to think that she very well might be similarly a bit of a conniving, morally dubious character. But of course, that's all just a lot of speculation off of very little. In general, I like her vibe, I like her design. I'm noticing that she has a little bit of like a scorpion aesthetic with the little hair pieces that she has, and I'd be curious to learn more about her. But with that, let's focus back on to Robin and move on to the trailer. Okay, the Myriad Celestia trailer was a very pleasant surprise, gave me more than I was expecting. So though I won't necessarily raise my expectations for the trailer, I'm still expecting it to mainly just sort of be a good fun vibe. I am going to be looking for more sort of interesting character and thematic elements than I was originally expecting to go in looking for. So with that, let's just get started. Oh, 2D animation. Okay. Hell yeah. Oh boy, full inbox.
There's no way this could go wrong.
Ooh, okay, straight into a song. Is this her new song? Or also a new song, like a second new song? Oh boy. Already very fun. Find your own path. Very fitting with the trailer from before, the Myriad Celestia trailer. Ooh. Interesting sound. A bit of a different sound from her other music. Okay. All of these lyrics are just leaning into the stuff I was talking about. Okay. Together now, freely allowed. Yep. Ooh, fun. We aren't bolted parts. Fun little dance. Of course we got the lights. Ooh. This is like perfectly the new vibe for her. Not that it's like entirely different from before, but ooh, that's fun. That's fun. I'm really happy with this trailer. It's a fun vibe, like I was saying it was probably gonna be, but it also is embodying everything about Robin in this moment. She is breaking free, she is calling out to everyone to join her in song, to embrace harmony, but through freedom, to not be bolted down, to not be chained down, to not be the puppets of anybody. And within that, the fact that the song is very much still a Robin song, but has just a slightly different sound and vibe to it, I think is very fitting. She's stepping forward into a new piece of her journey, a new chapter of her life in a way. It may not be that she is in outright rebellion against the family, but she is carving her own path and not letting them decide anything for her, and she is flourishing in doing so. And with that, her joy and happiness and song is practically contagious for other people, bring those same feelings and energy to everyone around her. And it's just really, really nice to see that as a consistent sort of idea, it seems, with her. And it makes me very excited to see if this is carried into her role in this next part of the story. Because as I was saying in the previous trailer, I really like this as an idea of a direction to take her, so if it is more leaned into, I'm gonna be happy. But otherwise, this is really just a good vibe, a fun time, some cameos from the Trailblazer, from March, that kind of thing, and it's just some good vibes. It's good to get another song. I'm curious to see if this song is the same one that she will be singing like in her actual kit, or if there's actually two new songs. But otherwise, because this shares a lot of the same ideas as the Myriad Celestia trailer, I think I've already sort of covered my thoughts on it, at least immediately here. So I think I will close things out there. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment on your thoughts, and very special thanks to all of my channel members, including Alice Guardia, Amorphosilica, Dweller, Junasono, and Pokelove101 at the normal tier, and Eliolith and Kondo Nano at the cool person tier. Really appreciate your support, as always, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye!